Hello love, welcome to Yoga Life with Amber. I will be your cozy yoga buddy today. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to slip into something that's really soft and comfortable. Today we are going to be working on releasing tension in our necks and our shoulders. So I'm like, let my hair down for real. Not even going to put it up because putting my hair up gives me headaches sometimes. Anybody else? We are going to stay on our mat, low to the ground today. We're not going to be standing at all. So just slip into something comfy and let's get started. We are going to start in a seat that's comfortable for you. That can be with a pillow under your glutes. If you want to raise up, that can be seated right here just like you are. But look at your legs and allow yourself to get cozy. And as we move today and stretch out our necks and our shoulders, I want us to also think about a bigger theme of letting go of whatever is weighing on your mind, whatever is making you stiff-necked and upset, and whatever is heavy on your shoulders. Whenever you're ready, take your hands onto your knees or the ground or the couch, wherever you are. And take a moment to assess how is your neck today. You might even close your eyes to feel how your shoulders feel right now. Without judging it, just notice. And then bring your attention to your breath. How are you breathing right now? Where is your breath initiating in your body? And on your next natural exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Sit with a really tall spine with your shoulder bones slightly back. And just feel the back of your neck. And you might even be so sensitive that you feel all the way down your spine. When my neck is really tight, I can feel every single muscle all the way down my back. You can stay just like this, or I like to take my hands onto my head and just offer a slight amount. I don't even push, I just let my hands rest. There's a little bit of pressure, but not a lot. Now bring your attention to your breath in a way that you move your breath in and out a little deeper. On your inhale, your belly fills up with air. And on the exhale, your belly button falls in towards your spine. If you have your hands on your head, take your hands back to the ground or your legs. And on your next inhale, take your right ear over towards your right shoulder. If you have your hair down like me, you might be looking like Cousin It, just chilling. But move your chin up and down until you find kind of some sticky spots or spots that are really tight in your shoulder and your neck. When you find those spots, pause and breathe deeply into those spaces. Now, if your neck isn't as tight as mine, you might take that left hand out, suspended, or hands can touch the ground. And then take your right hand on your head and give yourself a little bit of pressure here. Not a lot, don't press, just maybe just the weight of your hand is enough. Continue your breathing. Good, and then release. If you have your hands down and exhale, bring your chin back to your chest and then inhale to the other side. Moving whatever out of the way that needs to move, and then take your chin up towards the sky and then back down towards the ground, finding any spots that feel really tight and maybe hanging out. You can stay just like this, or if you want to do the same thing on the other side with your arms, please feel free. One hand on the head, the other arm reaching out or maybe touching the ground. When our muscles are really tight, we have a tendency to hold our breath, which I think is really funny because it reminds me of life. When things get hard, we kind of hold our breath. So the challenge here is to keep breathing deeply, even if you're really tight in these areas. Good. Wherever your hands are, bring them back to your legs or the ground, and then bring the chin back to the chest. And on your next inhale, lift the chin up and then take your chin towards the sky. Stretch out all the muscles in the front of the neck. And then take your shoulders back so that we have a little back bend going on here. Open heart. Really stretching all of that in the front. Good. Exhale, bring the chin back to center. How do you feel so far? Maybe shake your shoulders out a little bit, a little shimmy, 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 shimmy. All right, next, there's 2 different ways you can do this next posture. But let's all take our hands behind our back, interlace your fingers. And then I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see. You could be right here and you're like, oh, that's enough. So you're gonna open in, counterbalancing all that we do all day, like looking at our phones, our screens, we kind of do like this. Bending forward, so we're trying to open up and counteract that. Now, if this feels like you could do a little more, maybe take the hands away from your low back, or you could always forward fold, take the hands over your head. Now, option 2, take it a little further, would be to come onto your knees if you're comfortable. Same thing, hands behind your back, and then place your head on the ground in front of you. And then roll a little forward on your head, be gentle, and then take the arms over your head. Keep your chin tucking in towards your chest. Wherever you are, breathe. Good. Slowly come out of wherever you are. And let's all make our way onto hands and knees, tabletop pose. Spread your fingers wide. Let's shake our butts a little bit, even though it doesn't really have anything to do with what we're doing today. But it could if we move our shoulders and our necks too. Kind of look over to the left, look back at it, look over towards the right, look back at it. Good. Come back to center. And let's start by taking that right arm to the sky, twist open. And then exhale, take that right arm underneath the left arm and then relax the right cheek down. And then that left arm can stay overhead, butt's kind of towards the sky. Or you can always wrap the left arm around your back. That doesn't do anything for me, but some people like to do that. And if you're here to be a little more active today, you can always shift the weight and send that left leg up towards the sky. That's totally up to you. Not really my bag today, but whatever feels like you can really relax your shoulders. Really breathe deep. One more breath here. Good. Slowly peel yourself up. Place the left hand, come back to center. I'm going to fix all the things going on. Not really a yoga outfit today. But it feels so cozy. Place your hands and then twist. Take the left arm towards the sky. A little opening here. And then exhale. Thread the needle. Take that left arm underneath the right. And then cozy up however you want on this side. We're wanting to feel a stretch in the shoulders here. Allow your jaw to relax and the space in between your eyebrows to relax. You might even open mouth sigh on your exhales just to really release anything that's kind of weighing you down lately or stressing you out. Maybe other people's opinions or comments, or maybe your own thoughts. And whenever you're ready, slowly place the hand and come back to tabletop. And then come back to a comfortable seat. This is a short practice today. This is my go-to practice for when I get way too stubborn, way too opinionated. In Louise Hay's book that I've showed you guys before, You Can Heal Your Body, this is what she has to say about when your neck gets stiff and your shoulders get tight. It's basically your unwillingness to see anyone else's opinion or your stubbornness or your stiff thinking. So I'm going to give you some affirmations to end class that can kind of get that out of the way. Isn't that nice? Okay, so I'm going to move my hair, get yourself exposed a little bit in your shoulders. We're going to give yourself a little shoulder massage. So give yourself a hug and let that, whichever hand naturally comes on top of your shoulder, come up on your traps. I've been using the trap too far. And then take your hands on the inside of your shoulder blade and pull your fingertips towards the top of your trap. So give yourself a little massage. Really dig in. This is the spot where, for me, I'm always tight, but it's kind of hard to get to on your own, but if you really take your time, you can reach pretty good. Then you're going to squeeze those traps. Oh yeah. And here is the affirmation. I am safe to see other people's point of view. And if you kind of scoff at that, or you're like, whatever, we'll say it one more time to yourself. I am safe to see other people's point of view. Oh, feels so good. If you have some deep blue or some kind of yummy massage oil, you could always go pause this and go grab it, or do that again after the class. Now, I have my right hand up. It looks like my left to you guys. Switch it the other way, whichever one feels comfortable on the top this time, and let's do a little massage on the other side. Take those fingers on the inside of the shoulder blade and get that awesome muscle. Pull all the way up to your trap, and then do a little squeeze of your trap at the top. I am safe to be flexible in my mind. That's the other one for shoulders, the other affirmation. So maybe take your time after this class and go say these in the mirror to yourself. That's where it really gets in there. So if you've been feeling stiff lately in these parts of your body, chances are your mind has been stiff, or your attitude's been a little stiff lately, or maybe you've been putting way too much weight on other people's opinions or perspectives or comments. Release the hands. For me, a lot of times what causes my neck to hurt is I push my chin forward, so pull your chin in just a little bit. Good, and maybe close your eyes. Let your arms be soft. Maybe your palms face up today. Just because you see someone else's viewpoint doesn't mean you have to share it. You have the freedom to choose, the freedom to be flexible in your mind. Just notice how your shoulders and your neck feel after this short practice. Anytime you feel stiff in your neck or tight in your shoulders, maybe come back to this practice and breathe deeply and just let it go, whatever it is. Slowly bring your hands to heart center. If this video got you feeling like you bees in your traps, hit that like button, subscribe. I would love to hear your comments about how this class made you feel, or if you too are like me and you get a little stubborn. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself today and for me supporting this channel. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste for today. The wiggles. What? Our bodies? Yes, that's true. I'm safe enough to be. This feels magical.